Hello, and thank you for tuning in. This is CNN Student News. Give us 10 minutes and we'll give you the most hot and trending news, commercial free. Presenting our takeaway on the new trending high protein diet, I'm Sabrina Scoggin. First up, talk over a major rise in the epidemic of obesity, a severe health crisis which is very prevalent in the United States. Individuals are worried about their weight, health, and overall being. Tune in to hear the debate and controversy over whether or not high-protein diets are good for you. At the end of the day, it's up to you. Will you choose to change your eating habits and adopt the high-protein diet, or will you continue eating the way you already are? Alongside the rise of obesity, a percentage of the population has become obsessed with dieting and the different fads shown amongst the population. High-protein diets seem to be trending and are very popular and common in the world of dieting. The question is, do high-protein diets really work? What do they do and how do they benefit us in ways other than losing weight? Are there any negative effects to eating a high-protein diet, and if so, what are they? First, let's start off by explaining the role of protein. Not only does protein help with muscle growth and taste good, but it also has so many functions that are necessary while maintaining a healthy, strong body. Protein is a very important macronutrient as it performs many functions. It repairs and maintains muscles, bones, skin, and hair, acts as a chemical messenger so different organs can communicate in your body, and plays a role of transportation so different molecules can be brought to the right places. Isn't that cool? Don't you want to go home and eat a ton of protein? Well, hold on there. There is important information to know about all the effects of protein before hopping right into the hottest new diet. Moderation and knowledge is key. It's important to be mindful of how much protein you are consuming. For example, if you spend all day chowing down on chicken, quinoa, and eggs, you might be missing out on some other really important food groups. There can also be negative effects to eating too much protein. Individuals with kidney problems should not consume an excessive amount of protein because it will put more strain on the kidneys and worsen their condition. That's not good. Finally, some studies have shown that a lot of protein can lead to osteoporosis, which is the weakening of bones, and kidney stones. That sounds painful. A high intake of protein causes the consumer to urinate more calcium, which may lead to these problems. So why would anyone want to eat a high-protein diet, you may ask? Well, it's important to note the positive outcomes for increasing your protein. Most people who are interested in high-protein diets eat this way because they want to lose body fat. Although one may think that consuming protein directly translates into weight loss, it's much more complicated than that. This is still a controversial topic because different studies have shown different outcomes. Some studies have shown that increasing the amount of protein you are eating will make you feel more satisfied. This will help with randomly eating those extra calories, which will result in weight loss. How is this possible, you may ask? Well, it's because eating more protein has been shown to enhance a hormone in your body called leptin. Leptin? What's that? Leptin is responsible for that feeling you get after eating that tells your body you're satisfied and don't need to eat more. Wow, isn't that crazy? Now don't you want to go stuff your face with steak and drink a lot of milk? Stop right there. You have to remember that there are some risks of excessive protein consumption. Overconsumption of fatty meats and whole dairy products can increase cholesterol levels, which increases risk for heart disease. So make sure when you're eating protein that you stick to leaner protein like chicken, fish, and turkey. Although that big, juicy In-N-Out burger may be okay to eat at times, you don't want to have one every day. So that's it? Eating healthy protein will instantly cause me to lose weight? Well, that's where the controversy kicks in. It is still unclear whether weight loss is caused by the increased protein content or if it is the amount of energy you are consuming. Another study was done showing that it was not the macronutrient consumed that affected satiety or appetite, it was actually the amount of energy consumed. 29 students were given liquid breakfasts that had varying amounts of the three macronutrients, carbohydrates, fat, and protein. They ate these early in the morning and then had to wait almost 4 hours before eating again. During this time, the participants reported how they were feeling in terms of hunger and if they had any cravings. To our surprise, it was not the macronutrient consumed that affected satiety or appetite. It was actually the amount of energy consumed. So what now? Do high-protein diets do good for your body? Well, the answer is much more complicated than a yes or no. More research might need to be done in order to get a more definite answer. For now, let's say this. Although it's unclear whether or not protein causes weight loss, at the end of the day, it's an important macronutrient to have in your diet. if the right type is consumed, that is. So when you're grocery shopping and want to grab that tenderloin, stop and think, maybe grab some ground turkey for the night. There's just no use in crying over giving up a few burgers a week. You saw it coming. There's no need to cry about today's show being over, though, because we'll be back tomorrow. See you then. I'm Sabrina Scoggin, and thank you for tuning in to CNN Student News.